Navia guide in Razor language. Her weapon, Verdict, is nice but not too much of an upgrade compared to other options. She can use lots of other 5-star, like Redhorn Stone Thresher, Skyward Pride, Wolf's Gravestone, Beacon of the Reed Sea, and the Unforged. As for the 4-star, Serpent Spine from the Battle Pass is her best 4-star option, but there are also Sacrificial Greatsword, Ultimate Overlord, which you can get from the new 4.3 event, and even the craftable title Shadow as long as you get healed to get the passive buff. Her artifact set is of course the new one, Nighttime Whispers, which gives her a total of 18% attack and 50% geo damage. But before farming a good set you can get away with 2-piece sets of geo and attack. Other options are Hunter, only if played with Farina, and Archaic Petra if you want her to be more of a buffing sub-DPS. Main stats are attack, geo, and crit. Sub-stats are crit rate, crit damage, attack, and energy. 120 to 140 is a good amount of energy recharge, depending on your team. Her constellations are almost all raw stats buffs focused on improving her damage. With C1, when using the skill, it gives her energy and decreases the cooldown of her burst, up to 9 energy and 3 seconds cooldown, as long as you consume at least 3 stacks in total with the skills. C2 gives 12% crit rate on your skill shot for each stack she has, up to 36% with 3 stacks. In addition, when the skill hits an opponent, 1 cannon fire support will strike, which is basically a shot of the burst, and is also considered burst damage. C4 reduces 20% geo resistance when the burst hits opponents. And finally, with C6, you'll get 45% crit damage on your skill shot with each skill stack beyond 3, which means 135% crit damage bonus if your skill has 6 stacks. And each stack beyond 3 will also be refunded to Navia, making it easier to reach 6 stacks each time after the first skill. Talent priority is skill, burst, and normal attack only if you want to play her more as a main DPS, but if you only care about her being a sub-DPS, then you can ignore it. Now for her teams, there are a lot of different things you can try. Navia Hypercarry is probably the strongest, with Farina, Zhongli, and Bennett. Double Geo Double Pyro with Bennett, Shangling, and Zhongli or Albedo is another strong variant. You prefer to level up your normal attacks in these teams, given that no one else requires too much field time, so you can spend it on her with the Geo Infusion. There is also National Geographic, basically national but with Geo instead of Anemo. Again, you can easily spend more field time on her with this team. You can even switch Xingqiu with Farina and do Vaporize with her instead of Shangling. Finally, you can even slot her in a mono element comp, and even use Petra on these teams. Nuvolette, Farina, and Jean, or even Lini Mono Pyro are an example. And this is it. Hope this video helped you build your Navia, and if so, subscribe and comment on how you're playing her. Thanks for watching.